not played a game yet?
Well, I just hit a dick bomb with Corey Dickerson.
The dick?
The dick. Yep.
The fucking dick.
Alright, maybe this team's okay. No, it's not okay. Definitely not okay.
No, it's never okay. Fuck.
Alright, I'm about to change my stream name to Podcast with BANG 1801.
I gotta pull up my
Yeah, this ain't it,
shit then.
Chief. Chief, this ain't it. I'm called.
You want those notes? Because I can send them to you.
Can you
I can send them to you
email?
literally. No, I can literally share the notes with you on your phone.
I kind of want to look at it on my computer, though.
You can email them to yourself then, once they get
Okay,
onto
yeah,
your
yeah.
phone.
Go ahead. Go. Shadow,
Or
I'm
I
not
can,
getting the vibe, kid. I'm not getting it, bro.
or I can send it to you
I don't
through
know why I call you kid.
Twitter. Yeah, email address or phone
You could
number.
send it to
No.
Twitter, and then I could just get it off Twitter on my computer. If it's not blocked.
Messages, share.
Please tell me it's not blocked. It's blocked! What is so bad about Twitter, bro? Shadow, are you still here, bro?
Did you get that shit?
Yeah, hang on. Oh, dude, that's so sick. Now I get to see it, like, in my notes.
Yeah, I know. That's why I shared them with you.
Oh, that's
Like
so
that.
cool. Yeah,
Because you go. Yeah.
I'm using my phone to look at the chat because I can't see it on my computer because Twitch is blocked. So I'm gonna email this to myself.
Yeah, email that to yourself. But
Email, like, I can't email it. Why can't I email it?
did you
Create
share?
PDF.
Now go to share
I did.
and go to mail.
It
I
doesn't say
think
mail.
it doesn't share mail. Yeah, I can't help you then. Like I have no clue.
That's
Dude, why
kind
the
of gay.
fuck can I have this like? I hate that.
If you would be a great stepbrother and just email it to me.
Dude, I don't even know how the fuck to email it.
How do you email it? You just share it and then, yeah, let me open my email. I wonder if this shit's blocked. It's not.
Airdrop link in. Dude, it
I
doesn't
would
even
love
tell me,
for
Mal.
you.
Share. To what's your email address?
COD. Fuck, I shouldn't say this out loud.
Text me it. Just text me your email then. Yeah, these are the aliens. I took a lot. That took me a while.
What's going on, chat?
And then
About to pull a fucking mic drop right here.
I doubt it.
Pull the fucking silver. Oh, Immortal George Brett. First time I'm gonna be using him.
Dude, why can't I send it? What the fuck? Hold on. Dude, this is really weird. Uh, there we go. Tell me if you get that, because I just sent it, so.
Yep, got it.
Okay, well, there we go. Yeah, so, yeah, that happened. I also need to change. Yeah, preview. What am I gonna title this? Previewing AL East as well
We
as
appreciate that follow from Shadow.
get ready for
I have no clue who the fuck that
the.
is. You just go, sup, Joe. I'm just like, what's up, man?
I mean, I'm gonna probably not draw a shit ton of people, but I'm gonna put this on YouTube anyways. So,
I'm down to put it on YouTube.
okay,
Finally.
so who do you want to talk about first? Because, I mean, we got. Just talk
Hang
about
on.
the. Open it up on your thing.
I am. I have to log in with my Apple ID. I have to do all this privacy shit. Trust this browser,
Yeah.
yes.
Also,
It opened up iCloud on the computer.
okay.
Okay, wait. Whoa, this is sick. This is
Is it?
actually dope.
There's also,
I'll send you a picture.
I mean, I don't need to see a picture, bro. But when I was, doing this, they didn't have, like, any, like, rookies. Like, they didn't have, Guerrero in the starting lineup because, I mean, technically,
Oh,
opening
the
day,
way this is set up is so cool.
he's not going to be in their lineup. They're going to
Oh,
keep him down, Guerrero, Vladdy Jr. He's not going
thank
to be in the
God.
MLB the first,
Doesn't deserve it.
he doesn't deserve to be in the MLB lineup. Do you not know what he
No,
batted last year in AAA? He batted over
no.
400 in AAA in Buffalo. He, I think he deserves it. I don't know what you mean he doesn't deserve to be in the MLB because he's 19. They're gonna keep him down for the first what 2 weeks or whatever, like they did with Chris Bryant, so he gets another year of arbitration with them, which is really that's my least favorite thing. That's so dumb. But I think one of the biggest things I noticed was they don't have that much returning. That's like good. Same with Baltimore. They don't have a lot returning other than pitching. That they don't have a lot of production returning. I know that they reject Cedric Mullins as leadoff hitter for the O's, which
He's
I
actually
mean
good.
he's I think he's gonna have a really good year. He didn't play that much so last year, so that 235 average wasn't really like it didn't really. I don't know what he did in AAA. I don't know what else he did, but I don't know. He should have a good year. I don't think. The thing is, I think they're gonna be the worst team in the AL East. Clearly,
No fucking shit.
I also think they're going to be the worst team in the MLB.
Yeah.
They're yeah, they're going to be quite bad, I think. Chris Davis still in the middle of that lineup, or they're projecting it. This was March 6th they came out with these. So this was
Clay
three
Buchholz is on
three
the
days
fucking
ago.
Blue Jays.
Yeah, he had a good year with Arizona last year. It wasn't a full year, but he had a good run with them. All right, so you want to just go talk about the Blue Jays right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I did. Do you just want to go through the lineup and say what you think about each player? I mean, I don't really know in depth about every one of them,
Lourdes
but
Gurriel Jr. No clue who that is.
you don't know who that is.
Is
I'm
that
looking in their collection
Yuli
too.
Gurriel's?
Um, he's also yeah he's Gurriel's brother Yuri or
Oh, that's
Yuli.
sick.
Um, last year I'm pretty sure he had a 11 game hit streak or something like that, and he had here in this card he broke the record for most consecutive multi-hit games by a rookie, which was 11. He batted
Oh.
423 in the month of July, and he had 4 homers and 14 RBIs. So that was his player of the month card too. Um, he's gonna be 25, and I don't know. I mean, if he does what he did in July, not like a little bit of what he did in July, then him at leadoff makes sense. But those 281 isn't that's not a bad average for the full year, but I mean it was a little bit skewed because he batted 420 in 1 month. So yeah, I expect the RBIs probably around 50 if he plays the whole year. Leadoff hitters usually don't get that many. Like Mookie Betts last year, the best leadoff hitter in the league, obviously, because he won MVP, batted 346. He only had 80 RBIs. He batted leadoff every single game last year he played in. And he played in a
Yeah.
lineup where top to bottom everyone was getting on. Although Jackie Bradley Jr. struggled a lot at some points, towards the end of the year he was getting on and Mookie was able to like score runs and drive in runs and stuff. Brennan
Yeah.
Drury.
I like Drury. I like Drury. I think he's more of a pure contact hitter. I don't know if he hits
Yeah,
bombs.
I
He only had
agree.
one homer last year.
He
Um,
played only like 20 games though. But still, 1 homer in 20 games isn't amazing. It's not.
Fuck, hang on. My dad's calling me. I mean, my mic.
I think Drury's shown he's had good flashes. Like when I think in 2016 with the Diamondbacks, he put up good numbers. He had here, let me look this up. In 2019 or 2016, Brandon Drury. He uh played in 134 games, 282 average, 329 OBP, and a 458 slugging. So he only had 16 homers, but he batted in a lineup that or he batted up in the lineup. He was able to get on. He got driven in by the more power hitters. And if he can return to that form or even what he did 2 years ago with Arizona, his last year in Arizona, I think he's gonna have a really good year. I think maybe not amazing, but I think possibly bat 270, and that'd be a successful year for him. After last year only playing in 26 games and not really being able to fully flourish, he went from playing 135 games and having 445 at bats to playing in 26 games and having 77 at bats. That takes a huge toll on
Me is
hitters.
backo.
You're back. I just talked about Drury's 2016 season and how he went from 445 at bats last year or 2 years ago to just last year he only had 77 at bats. So I mean that's you're not gonna play good when you go from that many at bats to only 77.
I like this team.
Although I think Drury was a good contact hitter in Arizona. That's why
Justin Smoke's just a fucking beast.
Justin Smoke
He just hits absolute smoking bombs.
smoking
Smoke
bombs.
bombs.
I think
Smoke bombs.
I think a couple years ago was his best year. I think I still think he's on the wrong side of
25
the
bombs,
wrong.
not bad.
I mean, he's turning 32. 25 bombs. He's getting older though. But if others around him produce, that makes it a lot easier on
How
him
many
when
viewers you got right now?
he had
Whoa,
no
game
protection.
server closed.
Your game
The
server
fuck?
closed? What's that mean?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
I mean his
Kendrys
production last
Morales,
year.
beast.
No, hold on. Let's talk about Smoke. I think his production last year was only down because he had no one around him. That lineup had virtually no one, and Smoke was the only focus. Him and Grichuk were really the only real scary threats for the whole season. Like Kendrys Morales, maybe if this is 5 years ago, Kendrys Morales, we're scared of him. We don't want to face him, but this is
I think I'm in dead
2019.
rails. His fucking flashback card?
Yeah, his flashback card, but I mean that's not now.
Yeah, but his flashback card's good.
I mean he's turning 30. He's on the wrong side of 30. He's 36. I mean he's a DH. He can still do damage versus lefties, but I don't know. I mean him for a full season at that age playing DH. If if there's not as much pressure, like the whole lineup, the averages were down. Like Teoscar Hernandez, I thought he had a really good rookie season,
I don't
and it
know who the fuck that is.
turns out he only batted
Freddie
239.
Galvis is on the Blue Jays.
Yeah,
Who'd they get? Who'd the Padres get for him?
he signed no, he signed there.
Free agent?
I'm pretty sure he signed there.
What?
You know that?
Yeah, dude. He's a young, fucking talented, fucking beast.
Are you sure he's young and talented?
He's talented.
He's talent. I don't know if they're gonna bat him that low in the lineup. Also, he's 29. He's not young and talented.
29.
Yeah, Galvis is 29.
Who am I thinking of? Oh, I'm thinking of Tatis.
Yeah, you're thinking of Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis.
Galvis, I mean, he's not terrible. I mean, he batted 248 last year, 31 doubles, 5 triples. That's in that Padres lineup with 67 RBIs. That's a lot for that Padres lineup last year. Because they had what? Will Myers and Renfroe were the really only threats last year hitting. And even then they weren't that big of threats.
Pilar is just a straight defensive guy.
I mean, Pilar can bat
I mean,
if he
can hit. I get 40
he can
doubles, 2 triples.
yeah, 40 doubles for him. That's a lot. That's
He's
pretty
pretty
good.
fast.
Yeah, I think they're just getting old. They need their youth to start coming into the lineup and producing. I think if we're talking about the middle of May, Guerrero's already in the lineup. Uh, I think your third baseman Drury moves to either second or first. Smoke DHs. Morales every now and then will DH when Drury needs a rest, but I think or Guerrero DHs this year. But I know that the Blue Jays GM wants them to work on his defensive game.
And I think the Blue Jays are going to be it's going to be Red Sox, Yankees, Rays, and then Blue Jays.
Yeah,
I think the Rays are still better than the Blue Jays because I don't know.
They're pitching. The Rays pitching has shown that.
Blake Snell,
Yeah,
fucking.
they picked up what's his name, Charlie Morton from the Astros. Morton had a
Yeah,
great year
he's
last
good
year.
too.
All right, so you want to talk about their pitching?
I love Marcus Stroman.
His
He's one of my favorite pitchers in this league, bro.
I love him too, but last year was tough.
I think he's gonna have a
5.54
breakout
ERA.
year.
Breakout or comeback? I mean, he's still
Breakout,
27.
comeback, breakout.
Because I think
I'm losing 2-0. Fuck.
he's turning 27. I mean, he didn't pitch that much. He had injury troubles. Neither did
I
Sanchez.
hate Aaron Sanchez. I don't know
You
what the
do.
fuck's going on with him.
A few years ago, he was a beast.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
But
I'm never playing at Coors again.
why? You give up a lot of home
Cause I
runs.
just gave up back-to-back home runs. Not the Coors' fault. It's my fault. But fuck.
Yeah. Um, Shoemaker, Buckles had. I saw that when I was doing this, and I didn't realize Buckles had a 2.01 ERA and a 7-2 record with a complete game for Arizona
That's
last year. I I caught me off guard, and he only gave up 22 walks in 98 innings, which for him, that's not a lot. Because I remember him just disappointing me every single year with Boston. It was so infuriating.
Ooh, can't wait to talk about the Orioles rotation. But we're not there
Yeah,
yet. Ken Giles, that's a great pickup.
he's been there for towards the end of
No,
last
he
year, and he became
hasn't.
their closer. Yeah, he has. He got traded there at the deadline when they traded Osuna. You don't
Oh,
remember
well, I
that?
like Ken Giles.
I mean, I like him. That year he needs to go down, but he was a perfect 26 for 26 on saves. He had a
And a
hold,
hold.
which was all from when he was in Houston,
How
those
many
holds.
innings? Because I want to know how many strikeouts he had per inning.
50 innings. It's right next to the
50
strikeouts
innings
for
for
me.
53 strikeouts.
Yeah. And he
Oh
only had
shit.
7 walks. He doesn't walk runner.
That's
He
good.
doesn't walk anyone. Um, I know that 4.65 ERA looked bad, but that was early in the year when he was used to closing and he got taken out of that role in Houston. So it was
So
it
I'm
was
projecting
really
Blue Jays
inflated.
to finish fourth.
Yeah, I see them maybe 68 to 72 wins. So
I'd say 70, yeah. 70 something.
I could see them going 72 and 90 or 66 and 96. Anywhere in between there. Um okay, so let's go down to the O's. I
This is gonna be
mean,
embarrassing. My favorite team,
they're
dude.
yeah, your favorite team.
Cedric Mullins. I've been watching him in spring training. Fast, good, talented. I like him. End of story.
End of story. Yeah, did he have the do you think Austin Hayes will be in the lineup too?
Yes, yes. Did you see him today? He had 2 bombs. Two-run
I
home run and a 3-run home run.
I didn't see him in their thing, but
Oh, and a double. He had a double too.
I can't imagine
He went
him
3 for
not
3.
being in there over Rickard.
He's a beast. He's our number one.
You're-
Other than wait, he's
So
either our number one or two. It's between him and Yusniel Diaz.
Usnel
Or
Diaz. Yeah, I
yeah.
don't know. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I think honestly, just let the young guys play. Let them play.
Honestly, that's the only way they're gonna get better.
Although if they're struggling bad, send them down, get them their confidence back up. But you need to let them play. Um, the one thing that stood out to me was your shortstop, Richie Martin. They MLB's page projected Richie Martin to be your starting shortstop in the MLB this year. And
I
last year
have
in,
no
in
clue who
Double
that
A,
is.
well, last year in Double A, he batted 300, a 368 on base, and a 439 slugging, with 29 doubles, 8 triples, 6 homers, and 42 RBIs. And I'm pretty sure he was
Damn.
their leadoff hitter.
And they don't play
He
a
is
lot of games.
fast. He's fast.
Eight
They
triples. Holy
they
shit, eight
I think
triples.
they play like 100 something games. A little under one.
You know what surprises me? Trey Mancini having 3 triples.
He's not that fast. Like
I don't
he's
know why, but that surprises me.
yeah. There were that 242 average looked bad, but
How did Chris Davis have 16 home runs? I literally don't get that.
because he played in 140 something games and he's just got raw power.
Why would you put him in 140 something games if he's batting 168?
Joe, who else were you gonna play? The manager? Were you gonna put Book Showalter in at first?
Better than fucking Chris Davis.
You're not gonna just bench a guy that you're paying that much money. Renato Nunez, I don't know. I don't really know much about them. Chance Cisco really struggled though last year. He played in a
Wasn't his
decent
first
amount of
year?
games too. He he big time struggled. Yeah, wait, let me look up Chance Cisco. He last year was his rookie year. Or no, well, I mean, he played in 63 games. He had 29 hits in 63 games. He struggled.
I like VR.
You look who?
VR, Jonathan VR.
Jonathan VR. Yeah, I mean, he's gotten older though.
Yeah, he's our veteran. Now that Adam Jones is gone. Tell me why that happened, first of all.
Adam Jones, he signed somewhere else in free agency. Why would you want to sign to a place that's gonna win maybe
He didn't
50
sign somewhere
games?
else. He's a free agent still.
He's gonna sign somewhere else. Why would he want to just go back to Baltimore? Why would Baltimore want him back? I get, oh yeah, the nostalgic and Adam Jones and everything, but he's he needs to sign somewhere where he's gonna do good and the team's gonna do good. That he needs that in his career now. That he's not gonna want to sign for a rebuilding Orioles team who could possibly lose 120 games this year compared to their 115 last year.
I
Um, Dylan
think Chris
Dylan
Davis will come
Bundy
back and bet at least 250.
at least 250. So is that your bold prediction for Baltimore this year?
Chris Davis is going to have a year.
250. How many homers do you think?
Well, seeing it at 16, I'm going to say between 25 and 30.
25 and
25
30
and
and
between 25 and
250.
35. Between there. There's no way he's going to hit 40 because
I think he's
the
a
only
little
time he hit over 40 was when he hit 52.
and I mean he's 30, he's turning 33. He struck out 190
I mean,
times
but
in
he's a
130
tank.
games. He struck
He's a
out over
tank.
twice a game or over once a time a game.
Yep. He strikes out or
Six
hits a home
he's
run.
6'3", 230.
Mark Trumbo is going to have 20 dongs.
20. I mean last year was a shortened season because of injury, but yeah. Their rotation,
Renato Nunez, don't know who the fuck that is, can't say anything about him. Joey Rickard
same first name as you.
will, yeah,
He could bat
I like him.
250,
I like
but
him.
I don't know if the
I
power
like him.
numbers will be there.
He's gonna bet 260.
I don't know if the RBIs will be there because the guys in front of him, who knows,
Gonna hit
could be really
260.
bad. 260. Richie
Ricky Martin, don't know
Martin,
who the fuck that is.
he might have a tough year. I don't know if that's going to be their answer, but I mean, I trusted the MLB page
All
projecting
right,
all
let's
these
make our
lineups.
way to the most disappointing rotation in MLB baseball.
The
The
saddest
fucking Baltimore
rotation.
Orioles.
Not one
Dylan Bundy,
player
stud,
under a
and he sucked
five,
last year.
not one player under a 4 ERA, and only one under a 4.85 ERA. Dylan Bundy, I I mean, every game he pitched in, he got no run support no matter what, and he would give up a shit ton of runs. It never was gonna work last year. I think
He had a lot of
I
strikeouts.
think the only problem with last year was the team was terrible, and I think he just stopped giving a shit at one point. At
Yeah.
some point, he knew he was safe for this year. I mean, those numbers are bad. I didn't know he did that bad last year. 8-16 though for how bad that team was. Eight eight wins
I don't
means
know who Nate Carnes
he
is.
free agent signing from Kansas City.
Okay, I like those top three guys right there are good on paper.
Cashner's not good on paper. Cashner is way past his prime. He's getting
Dylan,
old.
Bundy, Cobb, and Hess.
Cobb
I
Hassan.
like
I mean, Cobb's turning what, 31? Cashner's turning
34,
32.
34.
32. He's 31, and I'm looking at all these through MLB because he's 31 in the show now. I think just the wrong side of his prime now. I think Michael Givens could
Michael
have a really
Givens
good
is a
year
beast.
as a closer. He could have a really good year. I don't know how many save opportunities he will get because I don't know how many chances they'll have to win games this year. Like, I don't know if they're going to have a ton, and how many of them, if they do win, will be close. Um, 15 holds isn't that bad. 76 innings pitched and 79 strikeouts is also pretty good.
Where's Cargo?
Cargo? What?
Where's Cargo in the Rays?
Carlos Gomez? They didn't project him to make the starting lineup. I only put players that they projected, and then I looked up their stats and wrote them down. I mean, we can talk about him. I don't know how good of a year he will have.
No, I want to. I just want to say.
Austin Meadows, he is going to be a stud. Guaranteed stud. I think a full season playing in the AL. The only problem is he's a lefty, and some of the top lefties in the AL are in this division. He's got to face, although Blake Snell is on his team, which is nice for him. But he has
Chris
Chris
Sale,
Sale,
David Price.
Erod, David Price. I mean, J.A. Happ's not a terrible lefty as much as I hate the Yankees. James Paxton is now in the AL East. CC. I mean, the
DC's retired, bro.
CC retired. He's retiring at the end of
Yeah,
this year.
he's working for ESPN
Wait, when did he retire? Was it
this
clearly
year.
after this article?
When was that article made?
March 6th. Literally
Yeah,
3 days
he
ago.
retired. Wait, whoa. I got something like a couple days ago that said he's working for ESPN.
Or is it when he
Or
retires he
being a
will work
baseball
for
analyst.
ESPN?
No. It said he is.
Oh, I don't know then. I couldn't tell you. Um, yeah. So you want to talk about the Rays then?
I mean,
Because we're already talking about them. Austin Meadows.
can we just fucking skip to the Red Sox, please?
What, you don't want to talk about the Rays?
No, I don't give a shit.
You don't give a shit? They're gonna win 90
Tommy
plus
Pham's gonna
games.
go off. Austin Meadows gonna be a stud. G-Man Choi, don't know who the fuck that is. I've heard of him.
Dude,
Andy Diaz,
all right,
don't
all
know,
right.
but he batted
Hold up.
312, so good job.
Avisail Garcia, he had a tough year in
I know him. He
Chicago
played for
last
the
year.
White Sox.
Robertson, I mean, Adames could be a breakout year for him because he was still a rookie last year. And Zanino, I mean, Kiermaier is just there for the defense. Meadows probably bats over 300. Pham probably gets 100 RBIs. Um, Other than that, I don't know.
Blake Snell, holy
could
shit.
Blake Snell could go back to back and win Cy Young two
Charlie
years in a
Morton,
row.
15-3 and 2.
He had a good year
What
last
is
year. He had
opener?
an underrated
Who's
year.
opener?
An opener, so they're going with the bullpen guy to start the game in those 3 and 5 slots. They did the opener last year, and remember, everyone was going crazy about it. It was kind of ridiculous. But,
Wow, A-Rod was
and
fucking
J-Lo,
engaged.
he just, yeah, I just saw that.
Fuck.
Daniel Robertson, Sergio Romer was an opener for them last year in a couple games. Um, I know Chaz Rowe probably will open a few games. I don't know.
Oh, I got 4 immortals.
Do you have 4 Immortals?
In this Battle
Damn.
Royale draft.
No, I know. Like, damn. Who are they?
Bob Feller, Yogi Berra, Cal Ripken, Ted Williams.
Hmm.
Ted, right? Ted.
Teddy. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
All right, well then let's skip to the fucking Sox then.
Yeah.
Benintendi's gonna be the leadoff hitter. Cora's
Literally,
already.
you look at this lineup and you jizz, bro.
I do, because I'm a big Sox fan. Dude, I mean, they could have four people bat above 500. Or 300, not 500. Oh my God. I'd die if someone batted over 500. They could have Benintendi could definitely bat above 300 next year. Mookie probably will bat above 300. I don't see JD falling off either. Xander batted 288 last year, and he was injured for a little bit of it. 100 RBIs for Xander. Just their lineup is stacked. So many people get on base. They scored so many runs last year. They were the best offense in baseball. Devers gets another year older. He could hit 30 homers next year. I could see it. 30 doubles, 30 homers, and 250 average. Petey, though, that's who I'm most excited to see this year, is Pedroia coming back. I mean, I don't think he'll bat above 300. He could. He did it last time he was fully healthy. He batted 293. And that was the year, that was when Machado clipped him and his leg, and he was injured for a year and a half. What'd you get in this draft?
Guess what I just got?
Who?
Plays for the Red Sox starting pitcher. Runs. 68
Steven Wright.
overall.
Steven Wright.
Yes.
Then you look at their rotation. Chris Sale's still unreal, although he did have some weird injury issues last year. But look at the strikeout to innings pitched ratio. 237 strikeouts to 158 innings pitched. That's unreal. Also, how the fuck is Blake Snell not a diamond? Sony, fix the game. Sony, come on, man. Matt Barnes will be their closer. Kimbrel, I don't know why. He didn't want to go back to Boston. He just won a fucking World Series. He wants a long-term contract.
Oh my God.
He's gonna sit out for a year.
Tyler O'Neill.
Yep, best card in the game.
I can't pick him though.
Why?
Because I don't need him.
Why? What do you have?
I mean, I could put him over Billy Hamilton.
Yeah, what the? Why would you not? Billy Hamilton is one of the worst players in the game other than the speed and the fielding. He's the worst hitter in the game. His power is terrible.
So I have a
Unless
common third baseman, or a bronze third baseman.
How many wins you think the Sox will get this year? I don't think they'll get 108. But
They're going to get 110.
no, I could see them getting 100. I don't know if they'll get 108. I could also see them finishing second in the division. Which I hate to say it, but the Yankees could beat them out in the division this year.
You just look at their fucking team and you're just, what? Like how, honestly?
I'm picking against the Sox.
I have three
could see
Sox in
it.
my lineup.
Nice. I'm not picking against Boston in the AL East this year. I'm just saying they could lose the division this year. They could come in second in the division. Just because Andujar is a year older, Voit, he could play for the whole year. Tulowitzki, Yankees fans are getting way overhyped about Tulowitzki. How old is Tulowitzki? Fucking, oh man, he's gonna be 34. I don't even know. He struggled last year.
As much as I hate to fucking do it, I'm putting Chris Davis at third base over a 65.
Chris Davis, the common?
Yep.
Why not? Say fuck it.
This is gonna be embarrassing.
Although, what is his fielding shot? Oh God,
68 fielding, 48 arm strength.
that's tough.
All right.
Yeah.
Mookie's gonna win another MVP.
Mookie, best pitcher in the division. I mean, with what happened last year, it's Blake Snell.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris Sale was injured, so
Dude, you look at the Yankees starting rotation. Take out CC because he's not playing. They haven't. Yeah. They're above. All of them are above 500 by at least 5 games.
All of them below 4 ERA. James Paxton, although he had a very good year last year, he also played in Seattle. That is a very pitcher-friendly ballpark, I feel like.
Yeah.
And the division he was against, I mean, other than the Astros, who was good last year in that division? The Athletics later on in the year started to really pick it up. Paxton did throw a no-hitter though last year, but the AL East is a different animal, and he's playing in the the most hitter-friendly ballpark in the league.
I think he's gonna give up a lot of dings.
I I don't think he's gonna give up a lot of dings. I think it's gonna
208
be way
strikeouts.
different, bro. It's gonna be way different. And look who's in his division. Boston. Every time he faces Boston, they destroy left-handed pitching. They destroyed it last year. I know ESPN and MLB Network would say, oh, they didn't destroy it, but I watched probably 140 of their 162 games last year and the
Why is David
playoffs.
Price not a diamond? Sony. Fuck.
David Price has a diamond. It's just not his live series. I mean, you could argue for so many players to be diamonds and so many players that are diamonds not to be diamonds. You
He
could
won both
argue
postseason starts with a 1.98 ERA.
what?
His postseason card, it says won both World Series starts while posting a 1.98 ERA.
Yeah, no, he was ridiculous in the World
Wow.
Series last year. And then fucking Steve Pearce, he's not even a projected starting first baseman for Boston. I think
I don't get that. He
I
won
think
freaking
well
World Series
no,
MVP.
no, I think what it'll be is he'll platoon Moreland and Pierce lefty righty for most of the year, and Cora knows how to manage the lineup. I I trust Cora with my like everything I know about baseball. Cora is 4 times as much knowing as me. How weird that sounds, I don't know,
Let's
but
talk about Kimbrel.
he's an idiot. He's 30. He gave me a heart attack in
What
every
the fuck?
single
Is
game
he
in the postseason
retiring?
last year. He's taking a year off this year
Wait, he's not
because
playing
he
this year?
because he's not getting the long-term contract he wants. So you're on the wrong side of 30. You're you're gonna sit out a full year, no baseball for a full year as a pitcher. That's tough. That's hard to do. Um, and you want a long-term contract. Why not say, all right, if no one wants to give me a long-term contract, I'll sign a short-term contract for a shit ton of money. Makes sense. But no, I'm gonna sit out a year. That's so dumb. I don't understand it. I don't want him back in Boston, but I also wouldn't like I don't think
I'll
they should
fucking
go out and
take him,
sign him
dude.
long term, but like if they signed him short term for like a year or two, I'd be so okay with it. I'd be like, "All right, we welcome you back." It is Craig Kimber we're talking about. He's a proven beast. I mean, his numbers are unreal. If he were to continue at this pace, he would break the all-time saves record, which that's nuts. Why would you not want to sign back with Boston? They are reigning World Series champs, and our bullpen's gonna suck. I think Boston's only problem, and I don't think they're gonna win the division because of it. If their bullpen plays like complete garbage, like I think they will. If their bullpen comes out and surprises me, they win the division easily. They win the division by maybe 6 games. That's fairly easy in baseball. So I don't know. I
Okay,
see.
I want to talk about
Hold up. Where?
B
Okay, so
Hop.
you want to talk about Harper? I mean, this isn't AL East video, but yeah, we'll talk about Harper because that was big news.
Oh shit, you're posting this on YouTube.
Yeah.
Fuck. My bad.
Um. Do you want to talk about him real quick? Because
Yes,
once
I
we
do.
talk about him, I'm gonna end the stream once we're done, and then I'm gonna restart up my stream so that I can actually play.
Okay.
So I think Harper's signing 13 years, 330, 24.5 mil a year.
And
That's
no opt-outs.
yeah, no opt-outs. He's there for the long haul. Do you see what he said about
I
Trout?
fucking love it.
Do you
No.
see what he said with
Oh,
for Trout?
that he deserves 500.
No, no. He said something like, "Well, I'd be an idiot not to be recruiting Trout already," because he was saying stuff like, "If we like something about let's get Trout to
Yeah, are
Philly,
you kidding me? If they can afford Manny Machado and Bryce Harper, I think they can find a way to squeak in Mike Trout in the year.
squeak in." I mean, that's
Dude,
a
are
lot
you
of money,
kidding me?
but
Could you imagine that
they're a,
lineup?
they're a top.
Can I look? Hang on.
Wait, yeah, no, I can imagine that
I'm
lineup, but
looking up the
they're a top 10 lineup.
projected.
Can I say something real quick too?
Yeah.
They're a top 10 market in baseball, and their payroll's not even top 10, even with the Harper signing. Their payroll per year is not even top 10 right now. That's
This is
nuts.
their projected lineup. Andrew McCutchen, Gene Segura, Bryce Harper, Reese Hoskins, JT Remuto, Maikel Franco, Odubel Herrera, Cesar Hernandez.
I think Odubel should be
You're gonna
top of the
you're
order,
not gonna I think
but
Odubel should be first, and McCutchen should be sixth. Maikel Franco should be seventh.
it depends what they're doing though. It depends if they're facing lefty righty. I mean, whatever the manager wants to do. But last year, people act like this team's guaranteed over 100 wins. I know they made a lot of moves, but last year they finished 81 and 81, and they didn't couldn't sustain it. I think their rotation is. I mean, I don't know what their young talent is, but
I think Nola's gonna have a Cy Young year.
Nola can definitely have a Cy Young year. The only thing is you got Scherzer, you got fucking Syndergaard, you got Jacob deGrom. Unreal year last year. Um, man, the Phillies though, they're gonna be very good.
They'll make a run for the playoffs.
I mean, they upgraded Ramos to Real Muto. They upgraded from fucking I don't even know who they upgraded. Nick Williams to Harper. And
Yeah.
they upgraded Scott Kingery to Gene Segura.
And Scott Kingery's not bad, dude.
I mean,
But
Cesar
Gene
Hernandez.
Segura's better. Gene Segura batted 304 last year
Well, yeah,
with 12 dongs,
dude,
88 runs,
that outfield's
56 RBIs, 23 stolen bases too.
the corner outfielders have insane pop.
Dude,
This
Gene Segura only struck out 77 times. That's the least on their team right now on the projected lineup.
Yeah, I know, dude. He's good. The only thing is
The
their
most
bull.
is Reese Hoskins,
Hold the
149.
fuck up, okay?
I'm
Just
just trying.
you're very excited. You're very excitable. I know that for a
I'm
fact.
getting a Bryce Harper jersey.
You're talking really fast and really loud.
I'm
Their
getting a Bryce
their
Harper jersey.
rotation will be a problem if Arrieta performs like he did last year and Pavetta performs
Suck ass.
like he did last year. Eichhoff, I mean, their bullpen could be a problem too. They only have really three good bullpen guys. Same thing with Boston. Boston only has three good bullpen guys too. Like they got Dominguez. Is Nishek even? Didn't Nishek sign with? Oh God, did Nishek re-sign with them too? I see. I didn't look at all this stuff for the
I
Phillies.
don't know.
I'm looking it up. Pat Neshek. He is. Yeah, he's with the Phillies. Wow, he's 38 right now. Yeah, he's with the Phillies. So, I mean, he is 38. Who knows? He could have a terrible year. He could have a great year though. I mean, he's been doing it this well up until now. I don't see why he would fall off. So I think that'll. Oh, you want to talk
Well,
about the
that's
Machado
gone.
contract?
Okay, hang on. Someone said favorite basketball team and player. Um, Celtics and I don't know. I love watching Kyrie, but I mean,
You want to hear my favorite Celtics player? Because I'm a big Celtics fan. Even bigger
Jason
than you?
Tatum.
No, Jaylen Brown. Or
That's true.
Jaylen Brown or Marcus Smart. One of the two. Marcus Smart is. I fucking love watching Marcus Smart play. You know what's weird? I'm not even watching their Saturday night game, and they're playing the
Paddle,
Lakers right
tail,
now.
strangle. Yes. So Celtics and Kyrie, I'm gonna say.
I'll say Celtics and Smart now that I think about it. Yeah, this is
Okay. What is your favorite team in basketball player title time?
all right. Yeah, we'll talk about Machado and another one later on. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna save it, upload it to YouTube, and then we'll be good. Okay. That'll be it for the stream.